Welcome to our channel. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of white box testing, a powerful software testing technique that examines the internal workings of an application's code. Join us as we explore what white box testing entails, its importance in software quality assurance, and best practices for effective implementation. Let's dive in. Introduction to white box testing. Definition: white box testing, also known as clear box testing or structural testing, is a software testing technique that examines the internal structure, design, and implementation of a software application. Purpose: it aims to validate the correctness of the code logic, assess code coverage, and identify potential vulnerabilities or weaknesses. Characteristics of white box testing. Access to source code. Testers have access to the source code, allowing them to analyze the internal logic and execution paths. Focus on code structure. Testing primarily focuses on validating the correctness of the code structure, algorithms, and control flow. Granular test coverage. Tests are designed to achieve high code coverage, including statements, branches, and paths within the code. Techniques used in white box testing. Statement coverage ensures that each statement in the code is executed at least once during testing. Branch coverage verifies that all possible branches in the code are exercised during testing. Path coverage tests every possible path through the code, ensuring thorough exploration of code execution paths. Objectives of white box testing. Validate code logic. Ensure that the code logic and algorithms implemented in the software are correct and efficient. Achieve code coverage. Achieve high code coverage to identify untested or unreachable code segments. Identify vulnerabilities. Detect potential security vulnerabilities, performance bottlenecks, or scalability issues in the code. Assess code quality. Evaluate code maintainability, readability, and adherence to coding standards. Best practices for white box testing. Understand the codebase. Gain a deep understanding of the software's internal structure, design, and implementation. Develop comprehensive test cases. Design test cases to achieve high code coverage, including boundary conditions and edge cases. Utilize code analysis tools. Leverage static code analysis tools to identify potential defects, code smells, and vulnerabilities. Incorporate code reviews. Conduct peer code reviews to validate code correctness, adherence to coding standards, and best practices. White box testing process. Test planning. Define test objectives, scope, and test scenarios based on the software's internal structure and design. Test design. Develop test cases and test data focusing on achieving high code coverage and addressing potential vulnerabilities. Test execution. Execute test cases and record test results, analyzing code execution paths and identifying defects. Defect tracking. Document and prioritize defects for resolution, considering their impact on code quality and functionality. Test reporting. Generate test reports summarizing test results, code coverage metrics, and identified vulnerabilities. Challenges in white box testing. Complexity. Understanding and analyzing complex codebases with intricate control flow and dependencies can be challenging. Maintenance overhead. Maintaining test cases and test data to keep up with code changes and updates requires continuous effort. Bias. Testers may unintentionally overlook certain code paths or functionalities due to inherent biases or assumptions. Conclusion. White box testing provides valuable insights into the internal workings of software applications, helping to ensure code correctness, reliability, and security. By following best practices and leveraging code analysis techniques, organizations can identify and address defects early in the development lifecycle, ultimately delivering high-quality software products to users. Stay tuned for more insights into software testing methodologies and best practices. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.